Minecraft Terrestrial. That's right. We are walking across the Minecraft Earth. So recall, we are in my exploration and tactics world. We have been on a journey, headed to the east. We just woke up this morning. Yeah, there was some forest over here where we saw some wolves the other night, but unfortunately I don't have any bones on me. And so hopefully that will change in the near future. Hello, creeper. And... Oh. Darn it. One of these days... I keep forgetting. You know, I have a bow and arrow. I have tons of arrows. I even have a key mapped on the keyboard so that I can fire arrows super quick. And I keep forgetting to use them. So one of these days I'm going to remember to use them, and then I will make you all proud. Yes, because arrows are a great weapon for creepers. Okay, so we are going to continue heading to the east. I'll go ahead and collect these feathers since they're just sitting right here. And I see some evidence of wolves. Basically some sheep's wool just sitting on the ground. And, oops, I want to check my inventory because it appears to be all full up. One piece of wood I don't need right now. And I'll probably end up dropping this bread as well. Pink wool! So in 1.4, there are now pink sheep that occur naturally in the world, which is kind of crazy and ridiculous. But hey, that's Minecraft for you. And gray sheep and brown sheep and black sheep and all different colors of sheep. And then wolves, who are just kind of free roaming in the forest, will come out and kill them in the wild. And so you'll just see wool lying on the ground. And yeah, that's just evidence that the wolves are nearby. Alright, so we are in some thick forest over here. Unfortunately, I still don't have any bones, and so I definitely, if I find a good cave system today, even if it's in the middle of the day, I think I might go ahead and just head on down, so that I can find some skeletons to fight in order to collect some bones, so that if I do encounter a wolf, I'll be prepared to try to tame him as we continue our journey to the east. So yeah, I was watching Kurt's last video before he went on vacation today. It's Tuesday morning here. And yeah, another reason that I want to go down into a cave system is to get revenge on some skeletons. And I'm so jealous. It seems like Kurt found a skeleton dungeon over in his world. And as you know, as you've heard me pine about before, how I long for a skeleton dungeon, I found a number of zombie dungeons and spider dungeons. And so I feel like I've gotten kind of good at attacking them and good strategy for kind of going into them. But I really want to find a skeleton dungeon, one, just for the challenge of it, and two, because a skeleton dungeon would be great to set up a trap to go ahead and harvest both the arrows and the bones that skeletons drop, both of which would be very useful to have lots of on hand. And so one of these days, hopefully, I will find a skeleton dungeon, and then that will make for some really exciting video and really handy-dandy possibilities for harvesting. And so I see, it looks like it's just an underground lake right here. And it doesn't look like it's actually going anywhere, so I'm going to continue, but I'm keeping my eyes out for entries to cave systems. I guess I'm pretty high up on a mountain right now, too. And yeah, I haven't been stopping to see the forest for the trees. I'm trying to head east, but I also am just on the lookout for interesting landscape. And yeah, I'm heading east just because I want to generate some new random worlds. Another reason that I want to go into just a direction that I haven't explored in this world is so that I can take advantage of some of the new 1.4 stuff by generating new terrain that I haven't found. So for example, if I come across a dungeon, I would like there to be a possibility that I'll find cocoa beans in the dungeon. Cocoa beans were a new item in Minecraft 1.4 that basically can only be found in dungeon chests right now. But using cocoa beans, you can craft cookies with cocoa beans and wheat. Basically uses the cocoa beans for the chocolate chips and the cookies. And I have encountered what seems to be a big stretch of ocean, and I don't mind hopping on a boat, and so I might edit out a little bit of this, but I am going to plunk down a crafting table and make a boat. Okay, we have a boat. Let's hop in here And now we can journey to the east much quicker, so long as we have some ocean in front of us. And that will enable me both to make faster progress, mostly because I'm just interested in looking for interesting land formations. And so as we are riding in the boat and things are going by, we can be on the lookout for crazy mountains and lava waterfalls and interesting overhangs and different biomes and things. And so when I'm in the mood, when I have wanderlust and I'm in the mood for a long journey, I definitely enjoy taking a boat in the ocean, just because it enables you to pass by so much stuff so quickly, and then you can just kind of pick and choose from the sights and say, oh, I want to go explore over there. Whatever suits your fancy. And then the other reason I love riding in a boat, as you may recall, it goes back to, I don't remember, like episode 19 or so in my Exploration and Tactics series, is I had the good fortune. I had the music turned up because I kind of like the music and haven't been listening to it much, but hopefully it's not interfering with your ability to hear me talk. I'll find out soon enough. I'm going to let the world generate for a moment. One sec. Okay, we've got some more randomly generated world here in front of us. The other reason I like sailing on the ocean is it happened to me once, and I knew what to do after having seen it happen in X's Minecraft Adventures long ago. But I was sailing in the ocean, and all of a sudden I heard a bunch of monsters below me. And sure enough, I found a dungeon right under the ocean. That was back in like episode 19 or 20 of Minecraft Exploration and Tactics, maybe. That I found a zombie dungeon under the ocean just by listening as I was going sailing. And yeah, I've said it many times before, but I think using your ears is the best way to find dungeons. So if you're a spelunker, if you're looking for dungeons, just always have your stereo headphones on so that you can listen in different directions. And when you hear a bunch of enemies of the same type, go mining over in that direction, and one of these days you'll come across a dungeon. Alright, well, I'm continuing to sail, but I've also lost track of... Oh, yikes, the sun is going down already? Sun's going down already? This day went by fast. Alright, well, I'm going to have to find somewhere to settle down, and... I'm actually kind of tempted... Probably break my boat here. Oh, nope, okay. I am kind of tempted to... Let me get some torches back in hand. Just continue walking on foot even a little bit during the night, both to attempt to find, I guess, I don't usually go walking inside trees. I didn't realize you can't place torches on top of leaves. Let's see, both to attempt to find a cave system, as well as just make a little bit more progress across the land. Oh, I'm going to take some fall damage here. Oh, well. I have plenty of food on me. I can take a little fall damage, although my armor is definitely getting pretty beat up. Yeah, actually it would be good for me to go ahead and hole up for the night, so that I can make some repairs to some armor, or just go ahead and replace some armor. And so I am going to take a minute to do that. I am just going to do my usual... Oh, wait a minute. We have found a cave system. Override, change of plan. Now we're going exploring in here. And I hear zombies, and I just ran out of torches. Okay, before I get too crazy, let's go ahead and seal myself in. You're sealing yourself into the cave system, Brian. Yes, I know. Alright, and we're going to need a better step down as we get down there. But I'll go ahead, I'm going to seal myself in just for a moment over here as well, so that I feel protected from whatever is down there. And yeah, I'm going to set out a crafting table and do a little bit of work, and I will see you guys in just a minute. And I hear wolves outside. They're very nearby. Well, maybe I'll end up with some bones after this cave adventure, and then we'll be able to go try to get a pet. Alright, I'm going to cut this off until I'm ready to go. I'll see you guys again in a minute. Okay, I've made a little base station right here with just kind of the essentials. I also put down a bed and went ahead and slept in it for the night, basically so I had a kind of spawn point reset. But now I think it's time for us to head down into the caves. Oops, I forgot to make torches. 1 second. Okay, now we are ready to head on down. And so far the only thing that I hear down here is a zombie. And I see deep hole and a couple different directions I can go. And so we're just going to head over in a direction somewhere. Alright, and we found a dead end, and I already see some iron. So that's happy. And we're near the surface, and so I still hear things kind of splashing around and clunking around on the surface. So obviously there's a hole there. I'll take a look at that in a moment. But as I try not to fall in that hole, let's see what else I find over here. Big room. Should be aware of ceilings. It looks like we're okay here. And... alright, it seems like this was just a dead end. Alright. And so, I guess, unless there's something over here... Nope, I guess all the noises we must hear must be down here. So let's continue on down here. There's a zombie. Hello. Can I reach you from here? Ugh, I've gotten so used to having a diamond sword in my my modified 404 challenge series that all of a sudden, like, having the iron sword and having to hit enemies an extra time feels like such a burden. And there's 2 directions to go, and I'm just going to start heading out this way and light some things up while it seems kind of narrow. Oh, there's a zombie. And did we reach another dead end? It looks like it. Is there a ceiling here? There is not quite an entire... yes, there is a ceiling here. Okay, so that is all sealed off. And I don't believe there was any ore down that hallway. There is some iron ore here. And so I am just going to quickly take a look at what's coming here to see how protected I am. And I've lit up everything that's up there, I believe, and so I think I'm sufficiently protected that I can go ahead and take a moment to mine this iron, and so I'll do that. I'll probably edit it out and see you guys again in a moment. Okay, so we have collected some iron, and we are ready to continue on our adventure. And so I would love to find the source of this water, but it looks like it's kind of up. We know Brian likes to turn off water sources, and so since it doesn't look like it's going to be easy to turn off, because I'm not sure I'll be able to find the source easily. Instead, I'm just going to try to close it off like that. Yes. All right. And we have turned off the water source. The coal I'm not too worried about right now because I have a lot of coal. But I can always come back if I need to. All right. It looks like there's something on this level, and so let's start over here. And... all right, looks like this is a dead end. I continue to hear lots of zombies. All right, and so there's somewhere to go down, and there's somewhere to go across. And today I'm in a let's start with the cross kind of mood. Oops. Except for that's not the way to do it. Oops. All right, I am doing a great job of erecting a wall directly in front of me where I want to go, when in fact I just wanted to build a little bridge. Sorry, it's gotten dark. It's dark for me, too. Alright. And other than some iron right here, it doesn't look like there's anything else over here. And so I'll take a moment to collect this iron, and I'll be right back. Boo, there were only a couple pieces of iron there. Oh well. So, let's continue heading on down towards all these exciting zombie noises and see what we find. Oh my goodness, it's zombies! Who would have guessed? The zombie noises were not lying. It was not a creeper who learned how to make zombie noises and was trying to fool me. Whoa! Hello, skeleton. I didn't see exactly where you are, but I know you're there. There you are. You're caught around a corner. That's your favorite place to be. So as we've talked about before, skeletons carry their bow in their right hand, which means when they get caught around a corner on the left side of your screen, their right side. Basically, they can't fire at you, and because of their AI, they tend to get stuck around that corner and just try to run at you and end up not being able to make any progress. And so that's a great way to attack skeletons. And so it seems like we've reached a temporary dead end. And so I will go ahead and collect this iron safely. And at this point, I have to decide what to do next. I obviously still hear noises around me, but I have to check on how long this video's been, so possibly we'll cut off an episode and continue exploring. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll see you guys in a bit.